What's happening, folks? It's your host, More Motivation, back with another reaction workout video. So, I'm reacting to my lower body push day. I almost started there. So, it's nothing too crazy, only about 45 exercises. The workout took about 70 minutes, a little bit over an hour, but good to go. So, we started out with safety bar pin squats. So, we started with the bar, which is about 35 pounds, 40 pounds. We don't actually know. I asked the gym staff, but they don't know either. So I'm just going to assume 35 pounds. We warm up with a set of 3, and each set after we add 90 pounds until we reach our working set weights. I added resistance bands there to compensate for the fact that it may not be at least 45 pounds. I'm just adding a little bit extra resistance to help me at my sticking point of my squat, but also make sure that the bar is closer to 45 pounds. Anyways, so like I said before, we do a couple of singles all the way up to triples. We work up to about, I don't know how much weight exactly, but it's 5 plates on each side and a 35. So if you do the math for that, plus the bar, that's the weight I did for 2 sets of 3 and 1 set of 5. So the set of 5, to be honest, is to confirm that I can move up in weight the week after. Okay, just to make sure that it's a no failure type of thing if I jump up in weight. You're about to see it. The warm up actually takes pretty long. And when you're doing squats, you want to make sure you're good to go before your working sets. Don't just want to jump into it cold turkey. I'm making sure I'm good so that I can succeed with my sets. The plates underneath there that I'm stepping on there is because my ankle mobility is not the greatest. And this helps me a lot due to the fact I don't have any squat shoes. So you're seeing my first set of 3 here with the pin squats. This actually felt really heavy that day. I don't know why. Maybe because of my sleep, which is something I'm going to have to fix this year. Or could be a number of other things. But we did succeed to get through all 3 sets, as you're going to see momentarily. So this here is going to be my second set. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm talking to someone or something just before the set. I don't wear any belts and knee sleeves and all that stuff because I believe if you're going to do a specific weight, if you let your body adapt to it slowly, your body will be able to handle the weight. If you're adding extra things to your body for extra leverages, maybe your body isn't ready to handle the weight yet. So that means your stabilizers. That means every single thing besides just the muscle to push the weight can handle that weight. If I'm trying a weight I've never tried before and it's over my PR, I can see myself wearing those things. But if not, and if it's a weight I can handle, why? Know what I mean? It takes away from your muscles developing fully. So that's why I don't wear the equipment. Your biggest thing is going to be form anyways. If you wear equipment in bad form, you're still going to get hurt. If you don't have good form when you're doing movements, you're going to get hurt. So the best approach is to have the best form as possible and to slowly progress with your lifts. Don't add too much weight too soon. If this week you complete 3 sets of 5, maybe you're ready to go on to the following week, but with 5 more pounds. If you're going like that, why do you need to put on a belt? Why do you need to put on extra equipment? If you're handling weights your body can't handle, maybe you need that. But as for me, I'm going so slow that my body is growing up with the weights I'm adding, if that makes sense. I'm doing it very slowly. That's the approach you have to take. Because at a certain point, you rely on these things to be able to do basic squats, basic exercises. I've never ever used elbow sleeves and all that stuff for bench. I know when I did it back in the day, when I was pressing a lot of weight, and I still do, I noticed at a certain point when I'll not use it, it's almost like my joints and muscles got weaker. You know what I mean? Like when I'm using straps for deadlift, for example, my grip got weaker. I stopped using wrist straps for my bench, and I'll pull out weight. I'll notice that my wrist started to hurt more after. So I stopped using it for about like 6 months to a year, and I started doing exercises to get my wrists to basically be stronger. And now I'm pressing the same weights as before. No pains in the elbows or certain joints, because I trained myself to be able to handle it. So there's a way to train it as well, okay? Just to keep in mind. So we just missed my, I forget what that exercise is called. Why is it escaping me? The hack squat. So this is a machine hack squat that I just saw. I did that for 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Here you're seeing the leg extensions seated. We did a superset between heavier and lighter. So for the heavier weight, we did about 10 reps. We drop the weight and we do about 12 to 15 reps right after. As you can see here, I'm holding my knees. I'm holding my quads, because of how much it burns. So we did that for 4 sets. And I believe after this, we do calf raises. And that's it for the workout. So that's about 5 exercises, nothing too crazy. And there's another thing too I want to mention with regards to lower body. I found that when I split up my lower bodies, having my lower body pull on one day and my lower body push on another day, I'm getting more volume on my lower body as well. So that's something some of you can try to make the most out of your leg days, because I find when you do both on the same day, there's not enough time to really hit it how you want to hit it. Know what I mean? So for a lot of you struggling to get strength and a little bit of size in your lower body, try to have multiple leg days a week. Start with 2 leg days a week, right? Have one that's a push and have another that's a pull. So pulling is going to be your hamstring, your glutes, and your calves. And pushing is going to be your quads and your calves. You can add calves on both days because calves require so much effort to see any kind of changes. But that's about it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more reaction content.